What up, y'all? I'm gonna tell y'all about my experience working here at JB Hunt, and I can give you a little bit of the story where I came from. All right, I decided I was working in the shipyard, but I decided to go back to truck driving. I had a little experience from years ago, but I worked in the shipyard for like 12 years. So I because I had no recent experience, I had to go over the road to get some experience. So I was working with Prime, mostly refrigerated. They got that long training phase, is like three months. So I went through that. Yep. And worked them for a while. So I got enough experience and had enough experience to get with JB Hunt. One thing about with Prime, I see like they don't like for you to go home. No, they don't. They want you to stay out there like a long time. If you go home, like after 3 weeks, then this seems like they kind of like play around with the miles, won't let you get the miles. Like when you come back from home time, is they it's some about it like you can tell like they don't like for you to go home. If you like to stay out there all the time to run, you might be good. They'll run you. So anyway, other than that, Prime they got their culture is real good over there. Like their facilities, the Millennium Building, all that is wonderful. Like the good food, they got their own motel where you stay at while you're going through training. All that is wonderful, wonderful. If you first start up a truck, and I recommend them, go there, get your experience. It's nice. It's top tier. So I applied for JB Hunt. It was kind of a weird process when I got on with them. Um, so I would just call around looking for local jobs. Somebody told me about them. I heard of JB Hunt, but I'm thinking it was just all over the road. But they do it all. So JB Hunt is like one of the biggest trucking companies in the U.S. Like period. So I called them. I said, "You got anything local?" They were like, "No, but we got something coming up." Yeah, you'll be the first person I call once it opens. I said, "Okay, all right." So I already filled out the application and everything. So they called me like a week or so later. They said the job opened up. They said, "Want to get you a drug test?" I'm like, "Yeah." So they put me on hold for like 3 or 4 minutes. Clicked over. They're like, "Oh, we didn't get it." I'm like, what happened?" They was like, they said that her and like 75 other recruiters is trying to get people to fill the same position. So I'm like, that's weird. I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right. But it said it's gonna open up again. I'm like, all right. So like another week passed by. I got another phone call, and they're like, it job open up again. I'm like, uh, give me a drug test. So clicked over. About 3 or 4 minutes, click back over. We missed it again. So now I think they're just playing game. I done lost all confidence in it. I was like, all right, rid of them. She said, oh, that was the last one. The other one is like 100 miles away. So, oh well, like it was just over with. I'm like, all right. So by this time, I'm like, forget JB Hunt. I'm looking other places. So it seemed like it was maybe 3 weeks later, maybe a month. Got a phone call again, but this time I was at home. Other times I was on the road. They called me also home time. They said open up again, and they're like, "Really get you scheduled for a drug test?" I'm like, yeah. I said we can do it right now because I'm actually at home. I was like, oh, so they got me scheduled for a drug test right then. So I went and did my drug test. The truck was outside, so I went out, got there, cleared the truck out. Everything that I didn't really need, because when I take the truck back, and everything left, I can carry, take it to the airport. So I know I was cleaning everything. So gave me a start date. went through some training. So basically, I'm going to like the Ross Dress for Less stores, delivering boxes. So it's very labor intensive. So I'm getting all this stuff all by hand. It could be a little boxes or it could be a whole lot. So it could be an easy day or it could be a hard day. So yeah, so you talking about days can be, you might get a long haul day that can be maybe 6 hours. Sometimes you be on standby, so you don't do that at all just in case nobody don't come to work, or you have a long day that take up your whole clock, 14 hours. So I didn't think Ross Dress for Less get that much stuff. It's hell back there in those stock rooms. It ain't for everybody. You know, people come there, they can't handle the work, and they leave. So it's doable though. It's doable because we have a few women that do it. So a lot of people that say, man, I don't see how you do that. And it's doable. It takes some getting used to. And all your time goes straight. You know, they don't pay time and a half. So all your time goes straight time. Whatever you make an hour, that's what you get paid an hour. That's one thing I don't like. I wish it was time and a half after 8 hours or 40 hours. But unfortunately, that's not the case. So mostly it's 5 day, it's regular schedule, 5-day work weeks, and they work you 6 days. Like during peak season, it's mostly 6 days a week. But you know, you can't go over your 70, of course. I would say from October to December, that's like peak season. It'll be 6-day work weeks. But after that, we had mostly 6-day work weeks after that. I haven't been there a whole year yet, so I'm expecting for it to slow down some. But yeah, you work so much. Sometimes you be glad you get a short day. You will need some rest. But yeah, because they will run the hell out of you, for damn sure. But other than that, that's what it is, man. I'm not saying intended to no trucking channel. I just want to run that by y'all. If that's something you feel like you can do, you can give it a try. But like I said, it ain't for everybody. It's a whole lot of labor and it's very fast paced. So you got to get your rest when you got a job like this. Go to bed, you know, on time. Don't go to, it's gonna be real hard on you if you trying to do this job while you're tired. I have done it and it was no joke. So you got to find a day to get rest or that day gonna find you. So till next time, holla at y'all. Peace.